Before we start this video, for those that have been going on and on, next weekend the XR-TT will be back on the ramp where we will be getting cracked on with it. We'll be going through a video of a game plan and what we're going to do, and it will be staying on the 4-post ramp for a very long time. So, got some new merch in as well. Got a load of new cups. It's not my job, not my problems. New jet tags, loads of them in stock. Not my job, not my problem. Stickers, let's crack on stickers. So, all this stuff that you buy, proper helps the build and everything that we do on the channel. So, I appreciate it. So, there's a link down below where you can get your merch from. That's enough waffling. Let's get this bloody KA finished so we can get back on with it. XR-TT. Alright, I'm Colin and this is Shawn Automotive, and yes, I'm clean. Right, I'll show you what's going on today. Got my personal affairs, my camera gear in the back of the race car. That's what we're doing. So you know I rolled it, if you don't know I rolled it, there's a playlist of videos. So what we're doing today is we're heading down south with the KA, stealthy how she looks. And we're off to what I class as the best graphics designer and vehicle wrapper in the country, Chris Pryor Graphics, right? His eye for design is awesome. So we're gonna head down there. We're going through the full process in this episode, from the design, the print, and to wrapping it. And it is gonna look the nuts. So I'll jump in the car and I'm driving all the way to Abergavenny, 4.5 hour drive in that thing with no insulation. Well, we're 3 hours in. I tell you what, I wish I brought some earplugs. It is so noisy. You don't realise how noisy it is, because obviously you know me, I have a helmet on. The noise. Got an hour to go to get checked in, and that's where I'm stopping tonight. And in the morning down to Chrissy's. Right, let's continue for the next hour. Day 2. Well, good morning, sports fans. I have slept like a log. Look at the little K sat there, bless it. It's not a bad view to wake up to, like. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Right, let's get down for breakfast. Right, the car is warming up. Paul's guest house is the one to stop at. Put a link down below. I'll show you around it later on, because we're stopping here for 2 nights. Right, let's get down to Chris's. The noise! The noise! It made me deaf, you know. What film is that from? I like your door. You've changed that, haven't you? Yeah. Right, so I made it down to Chrissy's. Got the car inside. I'm going to give it a wipe down, take the number plate off, take the wipers off the door handles and stuff like that. And then we'll go upstairs and have a look at the design work and see what we're going to do and get the new wrap sorted. So yeah, as I say, let's crack on. Doors off, boot lock off, all the trims, everything that makes it easier to put the wrap on. Strip down, got all the backlights out, rear wiper, boot lock, make the whole job loads easier, because that's what we like. The curvature in it. The design work is awesome. Don't really realise how much effort goes into it, because these are bits you never normally see. Yeah. Did you do graphic design in college then? No, just all self-taught.
Self-taught, yeah. I was sat in front of the computer.
Yeah, getting annoyed.
Yeah.
Same I had with the editing, it just eventually it starts flowing.
Once you've got the main background as such, your main design, yeah, the rest of it isn't too bad. But
it's looking awesome.
To be fair, we'll probably make the bumpers up as we go along.
That's what I normally do. What Chris is doing now is on to designing the bonnet, which is Clinspar abrasive technology, and he's just, what would you call it, Chris? Are you fading in the picture?
Making it up as we go along.
Making it up as you go along. Yeah. I like that. It's raining cats and dogs. What was he saying?
Just how it's made up of all these little vector lines.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, when you put it in colour mode.
Looks so good. Final tuning now, and then it'll be time to, well, it'll be printing after that, isn't it?
Probably another half hour or so of setting it up ready to print, and then we're going to go in.
Press play first, record. Right, what I do it all the time. I'm a nightmare for it. Right, what Chris is doing now is just finishing up, checking he's got everything level and symmetrical. Is that would you use that word symmetrical, Chris?
Yeah, I can't spell it.
No, I couldn't spell it. And then we'll move over to the printer where we'll start printing off the design onto the backing paper. Is that what you call it? What do you call it?
Vinyl.
So that is the roof wrap going halfway through its printing. And I tell you what, it is dead therapeutic to watch. So I'll stick it back on the time lapse because I'm enjoying watching it. It's amazing how good a quality it is. And the real rich smell of ink is unreal that you can smell right now. I'm loving it. Chris is happy with it, hopefully. He's very quiet there. Whoa. I'm going to get him in more of the video as we go on. You were making all the noise. You're noisy. Messy clothes there. This is a single room for single people. It's lovely and sweet. The bathroom's spot on. Hospitality here has been wicked. It's been a long day. Just chilling out for 10 minutes. I've had a shower. Me and Chris and his missus were going out for an Indian, so yeah, probably have a few bevies and then back to it tomorrow and stick the wrap on. It's gonna look mega or pucker.
The next morning.
Right, so it's the following day. The wrapper's had time for the ink to dry. What Chris is doing now, which takes ages, he's quite painstaking, is overlaying fluorescent green onto the green that's been printed. You see the massive difference how it pops, because the printer can't print a high definition colour. But look at the detail in that. I'm on looking at it the wrong way around, really. La 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 la. Chris loves it. There's Chris's bed. I had to wake him up this morning. So this is the bonnet. We've got the yellow to overlay. Once that's done, over to here, through the laminating machine, and then stick it on the car.
Easy as that.
Easy, just as easy as that. But as you can see, there's tons of little bits of detailing bits to go on both sides, front and rear. So there's lots of it. So there's a green to do, there's a little bit of orange to do, and there's quite a bit of yellow to do. So we'll get cracked on with that now. But I've just been told that the first job I've got to do is make a brew. If you don't make a brew, he won't do it. He said he'll go home. Get him shaking his head. It's been horrible to me. He's picked on me today. So Chris now has got all the fluorescent on and it's going through the laminating now. That looks tricky.
Yeah.
There's no pressure here, there's no pressure whatsoever.
Well, you got 250 miles out, not me.
Yeah. With everybody looking at me thinking, what is this tool driving down the road? Does that put an extra gloss on it then, or is that that does?
Yeah, you can get gloss or matte. Obviously that's gloss.
But it protects the ink. Oh, you can massively notice the difference. There he is, the Klingspor grinding man. Famously on one of our videos. See you in the next one. I've got the catalogue. I like these trousers. He's a handsome man and all. I bet he doesn't grind. I bet he doesn't grind for a living. We were trying to work out what his name was. Look at that straight. No, it's like your own guillotine. Whoa, no pressure. Look at that. What got you into rapping then?
My dad taught me my first machine when I was still in juniors.
Yeah.
Just for doing door numbers and stuff. Well, I went for work experience in school.
Yeah.
And then worked for them when I left school. And then decided to go on my own then, right?
No regrets.
No.
The best way.
Saying you're doing it in somewhere, it's just like, what are we doing, mate?
When I set up years ago now, and sometimes you think, why do you bother? But then you realise why.
Yeah.
You get to have your own say so, don't you? So what Chris is doing now is putting oh God, what was it? Honestly, panel light on it.
It's not soapy water.
It's just water.
Soapy water.
Soapy water. I thought it was the panel light. Anyway, he's putting the soapy water on it, just giving it a clean up, where me and Nathan did a beautiful rattle can job, and then he's going to start applying the wrap. Don't worry about the dog, look at the little doggy. He's going to let her have it. Do you know what you're doing, Chris?
Covering up the terrible paint.
What are you on about? It's lovely. It's the best rattle can paint job ever. Right, here we go then. It's crunch time. He's got me doing other jobs. He's got me outside working in that horrible weather outside. Freezing and raining. Look at that. Right, and that's the bonnet done, just like that, just like that, just like that. Yiannimize, eat your heart out. Right, so what are you doing next? Roof. So get on and get the roof done. Right, the roof's all done as you've seen through that time lapse, and now because he's just measuring up the tailgate, he's going to do it from the rear.
Again.
Do you like a bit of rear action? Right, folks, let's be sensible. Right, let's crack on. pucker job in. And now we're getting the side done, obviously. Starting to look absolutely mega. I'm talking quietly. The baby's asleep. I've got this side to do. Get this side done. Piecing some bits up there, fluorescent green along down here, and swoop out into the bumper. I've started working out what to slice into the bumper on this side because I like to go into the bumpers. It looks absolutely mega. Right, it's probably coming together now, the final bits before I have to drive up the motorway all the way home with it. I'm going to get some stairs, aren't I? Might hide in a lay-by till it gets dark. Put some glasses on, a bag over me and drive, because that is bright. Chris has just brought the green round at the top on there. He's been messing around with the bumper. I'm going to leave the bumper like that. There's one pinstripe we're going to put across the bottom. I've got an Autosmart sticker and the championship stickers. So we've got a green pinstripe to run down there, like that. You liking it, Chris? All good. All good. All good. Tidy, as I say, down in Abergavenny. Front bumper, we'll just bring the green down on both sides, and then a fluorescent yellow across the front of the bumper. And then what I'm going to do at the bottom now, well not now, what I've decided I'm going to do is mask up the bottom part section of the bumper and do that white on the front and the rear, because I think it'll be all white. Whee! Right, let's just crack on and get it finished now, because I think Chris has had enough of me. I've whittled on for 2 days, but you know, he's got a mate who used to be in Doctor Who as well, by the way, carrying boxes. If you haven't seen that one, I've never seen it, but there we go. Right, let's crack on. I'll make sure I show all the good bits of you and not all the mess ups and cock ups that you've done. And all the disciplinaries that I've had to give you. Yeah. Are you happy with it, like?
Yeah, that's nice.
Green's your favourite colour, isn't it?
I love it.
Tribute here for Wayne's best mate. Sadly passed away. That's getting stuck on now, and that's a surprise for Wayne. I think he's going to love that life. That's a bit of rubbish in the bin. And as soon as we drag it outside, guess what? It starts to rain. He's done a mint job. Thank you very much, Chris.
It's okay, mate, no worries.
Look at that. Now I was going to do some cinematics of it. Look at the state of the garage. The garage is filthy. That's where we've been pallet wooding, upcycling on the Bredford van. I was doing a Wednesday upload. You haven't seen Sam in a lot of the Ford KA builds, the race car, fixing it, because he's been working on this. A few of you have seen this in the channel and a few of you thought you'd like to see it. So this is going to be a midweek episode. We're stripping out the interior, the bad bits, and we're making it retro funky, pretty much like our office. So that'll be on this Wednesday. The Bredford camper, that's what we're going to call it. So that's coming out this Wednesday. There's already a couple of episodes being filmed with it. Right, let's have a look at the car. So I've got the bonnet pins to do and I've still got the bumper to paint white and a few other bits. But I just haven't had time to do them bits and then get the cinematics. So we're on Instagram as well, so if you want to go follow us on Instagram, and then once I've got it finished ready for race day, I'll put some decent photos of it all tied in and then you can check it out. So we'll just have a quick walk around and look at the sponsors now. So we've got Tech Products that sponsor us, that are new on board, Cling Spa, that are going to be a long lasting relationship. They've never sponsored anyone before. John the Fab Man, John the Mong, Motor Parts Direct is going to sort us out with all the bits for the car now, so the tracker ends, the tyre ends, service kit, stuff like that, oils, filters. And then Cambridge Hock is where Wayne works, the company he works at. I'm well happy with it. It's attention to detail, the shadowing that you get that's in everywhere. All the sponsors are actually in the shadowing. Yeah, it's wicked. It looks wicked. My name's upside down for obvious reasons, for the funny, so it's buzzing. Chris has done a mint job, an absolute mint job. Orange Army, if you know, you know. Hashtag wait for Wayne hour, hashtag we're always waiting for Wayne, lastminute.com. And then Cling Spot, I am absolutely over the moon with the front of the bonnet. It's just all that detailing to the grinding. I mean, what more do you get? Their website has got everything on there just to make things pop, so we stole loads off there. You know, the detailing when you get up close. All the sponsors are on all the panels, shadowing in. Look at this dust. You see that there? So I know it's not like the cinematic thing that we normally do, but hey ho, everybody just wants something on that ramp so we can get back on with it. And I am buzzing now. We're going racing on the weekend at the XRTT video. It's going to take me a while to get used to this. The XRTT video will be out. Hopefully everything will go all right. So then it'll be, like I said, full steam ahead. In the last video that seemed ages ago now. If you could all please go and give Chris Pryor and his missus a follow on their Instagram account. I shall put the links down below. I'll be doing the full reveal photographs on our Instagram as well, so if you're not following us on Instagram, you know what to do, links down below. And a massive thank you to every one of my mates and pals and everyone that's been involved with getting this back on the road after we had a little bit of a whoopsie daisy and then Wayne had all the front end taken out. So we're ready to race nearly. One more day left on it. So thank you. I'll see you in the next one, which will be the XRTT on that ramp. Bye now. That video's done, mate. Do you think they'll be happy with it? And that's a wrap.